Said mixing for Josh Sheppard today. Kind of pop folky type of song. He just released a really dope music video to a different one I mixed for him, so that was super cool. And yeah, Ivan was good, bro. Yeah, new one for him today. Normally I mix 2 or 3 songs a stream, but today I got on kind of late, so we just got the one to do today, which is nice too, because I'm not really rushed on time. But yeah, I got stems from his producer because I didn't make the beat, someone else made it. So we'll kind of go through mixing the beat stems first, and then I got all the vocals down here, so we'll get onto the vocals after that. Vocals look a bit confusing, but we'll figure it out. Let's not worry about that yet. Still got the beat to do first, so yeah, I'm just gonna run through the beat stems, get a feel for them, and then yeah, mix them. I do like that the bass is nice and strong. It might be a bit strong, like a bit too strong, but okay, this is nice. Interesting. Let's go. Okay, the drums are really dull, especially that snare. I don't know if that's intentional, but very deep frequency for the snare too. I don't really like where it's sitting, but maybe take the second peak just to make it a bit more interesting. Then I also have, what's that beautiful plugin, Stilt, so we'll make it a bit crispy. That's obviously way too crispy, but yeah, just trying to show you all what it does. This plugin is so good, man. There we go. You can actually hear the hi-hats now. I didn't even realize there was hi-hats. Yeah, look how quiet those hi-hats are. There we go. Bringing the high end out of those is nice. Could add a little bit of sauce to it. A little bit of distortion or saturation maybe, but let me look at Decapitator. Just for something. I like that. Okay, we have to turn it down in volume, but yeah, look at that difference that makes. So this is without the effects, and then I'll turn them on in a couple seconds. Also here we have, that's the whole, those are all the drums, and then there's the kick like doubling up. I'm not sure why there's like 2 kicks, to be honest. And you can hear it there too. So that's definitely an issue. So I mean, I'm just gonna cut the kick wherever there's like the, you know, the drum, King Jones and stuff, bro. Wherever there's like the drum track, because I thought something sounded a little odd. It's like the kicks are just doubled, I guess. So we don't need a lot of these. There's sections where like it's not on the main drum, like the drum stem, so yeah, not sure what's going on, but we just go and cut it where we can. So the drums, yeah. I don't know if this has been done intentionally or not. See, because there, I don't like that. You can hear the double. Your silent was good, bro. You can hear the double kick here. Hear that? That's what's got me tripping out about it, but I mean, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm probably just gonna leave it. Probably just gonna leave it. I'll bring it up to him. See if he cares or not. Maybe he likes a double kick. I just think it makes it sound like messy, you know? But the kick in the drum stem has no presence, so it's like, we kinda need it. Okay. Let's have a look at the guitars now. Not sure why the left's louder, but we'll level that out. Okay. Yeah, the guitar sounds good, honestly. Like, the type of music he makes, like, kind of needs this, like, open type of pop feel, so I'm probably not gonna mess with that too much. Yeah, I don't know why the left was just louder, so I just leveled them out. Made them equal, at least. I'm kind of ready to get onto the vocals, to be honest. You can always rework stuff in the beat, but...
Where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of... They say, man, where you going, where you go?
Help me if I put the right key in. So I also don't know what key it is, because the producer just said E. But when I put it into TuneBed and Keyfind, it says G major. Okay, so stick with me here, chat. Producer said E, just E, not minor or major, just E. The TuneBed and auto key said G major. What's the relative minor of G major? E minor. But normally when people just say it's in the key of E, that just refers to major. So you tell me, bro. You tell me, bruh. You tell me, man. Prod's gotta give me the info, bruh. So we're just gonna, I think we're gonna start with E minor. If that sounds off, we'll go to G major. If that sounds off, we'll go to E major. But I don't think it's E major, but that's just, normally that's how people would type E major. Your War Princess, what's up?
They say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. They say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of questions.
What's up, Baby Tank? What's up, NJ? How you doing?
That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun.
So I'm gonna crank the auto-tune up just so I can hear if it's in the right key.
They say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun.
Okay, yeah, so at least we know it's definitely not E major. I just want to try G major too. It's relative to this, so it's probably gonna sound very similar to E minor, but
And where you from? See, that's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you
Yeah, it's either G major or E minor. I'm not sure how relative they are. But yeah, we're gonna go E minor because that's what the producer told me. That's probably what he recorded, I think, so that's probably what she gave him. See my deductive reasoning, chat. I got half a brain when I tried. Oh, the first one sounded better? Yeah. I was just testing. Just to make sure. Okay. Now, I'm trying to figure out, like, is this the other lead? Or, like, what's...
I get through and lose all of you. They say, man, we...
Okay, so this is like a hum. But it's almost, you know, it almost comes in kind of like a main. Okay, so we're just gonna bring in that lead. And I kind of want to get to these hums first, to be honest. Because there's one, but then there's another one here too. Hum 2. Alright. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay, and then we got a left. Wait. I did not move these stems correctly. Left, right, low, yell. And a bunch. I think these ones were optional. I do remember him saying that. Something about how these were optional. So anything under that we'll just kind of use as we need. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Yeah, it's been a minute. Been a minute, bro. I'm doing another feedback stream tomorrow if you want to pull up. Hopefully tomorrow will be a good one. Yeah, okay. So yeah, let's go into these hums, bro. Well, first let me try and perfect the main. I know with his stuff he likes it a bit more open, not as compressed, not as EQ'd, you know, it's kind of fitting with the style, so just gonna dial in real quick. I feel you, bruh. Me too, man. Hope you're all good there, bro, for real.
They say, man, where you go? Well, I wear so many faces and I'm just so out of kilter. I could sell them on the gram and advertise them as a filter. I don't really know why I can't sleep at night, and I don't really know why everything is such a fight.
That was a really nice little section there. Also, I just want to pitch correct it just in case it's out a little bit. So we'll rock with the E minor. I don't know if it's gonna like throw some things off. Sometimes it does, but we'll just see. We'll put in the pitch correct. Yeah. Do you guys want me to do cash cups? Anyone watching? I know we were talking about that a couple streams ago. Like I was saying, I'd have to charge an entrance fee though. But if I made like dope prizes and it would be like a knockout style competition. The winner gets like a full release bundle. I'll get a graphic designer in it, animator in it on it. Like, would y'all mess with like a cash cup, kind of like knockout style, best song wins type of tournament idea? Entrance maybe like, I don't know, $35 or something. Let me know. Okay, what was I doing? E minor. E minor. Okay. And then I'm not even gonna snap it, to be honest. I'm just gonna center it a little bit. Bring the variation down slightly. I feel like that should be good. Okay, let's try that. Did I normalize? I did.
Well, I wear so many faces and I'm just so out of kilter. After dark in a car park, walking down searching for a fresh start. The world said it didn't want to hear my tunes, just to send them for a buck or two to them. Gotta make the news, kill someone, I start a few.
Oh fuck, I'm in 91, 96, bro. Hold up. I should just reopen this real quick. I was doing some songwriting work before I streamed for a client, so I recorded 96. Okay. Here we go. Man, I'm hungry. I'm hungry for my steak, bro. It's gonna be good tonight. It's Gonna be good, man. Jazzy, what's up? Alright. Should be good now. It's buffering, that's why I was like, what's going on, bro?
It started for me after dark in a car park, walking down searching for a fresh start. The world said it didn't want to hear my tunes, just to send them for a buck or two to them. Gotta make the news, kill someone, I start a feud, but I just wanna make it true. It's the price of the light, get through and lose all of you. It started for me after dark in a car park, walking down searching for a fresh start. The world said it didn't want.
I'm gonna take the delay off too because the tempo changes and it's not even like they said it was 120. It's not even 120, bro. I don't even know what this tempo is unless it's like a tiny pause. Like it's 120 for the first little section. So maybe at bar 17 it goes 130, but so the delays actually maybe I should just make it 130. I haven't cut anything else now, okay. Let's see if that makes sense. Like,
Where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of questions I get. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun.
kind of. But then at least the delay in this section will sound accurate, because right now it sounds shit because I had it at 120. Let's just see.
They say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run.
Thank you, NJ.
That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun.
Yeah, okay, cool. Now I can't speak today. Now the delay is on time. I'm just gonna cut a little more of the high end out, add a little bit of saturation. Bada bing, bada boom. It's probably good. And then, yeah, we're probably gonna use this one. We'll just drag the main. Oh, actually, we can keep the main lead up here, but this one.
See, that's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun.
I'm trying to bring a lot of that low end back. Cruising down the country road vibes. Yeah, for sure. He's from Canada, but he's got a lot of, you know, British influence in his accent when he sings in his music, so I get that. Yeah, he's got a really dope music video, actually. I should check it. He's in the Hitmakers Club, so if you go to my website, go Hitmakers Club, and then scroll down to roster, you'll see him there, a little bio, and then you can check his music video.
Well, I wear so many faces and I'm just so out of kilter. I could sell them on the gram and advertise them as a filter. I don't really know why I can't sleep at night, and I don't really know why everything is such a fight.
I kind of want a bit more reverb.
Well, I wear so many faces and I'm just so out of kilter. I could sell them on the gram and advertise them as a filter. I don't really know why I can't sleep at night, and I don't really know why everything is such a fight.
Maybe there. I think I added just a touch. I put it to 45-ish%. That was too much.
They say, man, where you going? Well, I wear so many faces and I'm just so. Well, I wear. Man, where you going? Where you been? Where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Man, where you going? Where you been? Where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's
just gotta turn the volume of it down at the end because the mains get super quiet for some reason.
Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. It's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. You were born with it, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Where you going?
So I'm gonna use that layer. The other one, it seems like he's singing different lyrics. So maybe he had like a different idea for the outro. And then he changed it. But I do want this double layer in the end because like with just the harmonies, like it's a little, or like, sorry, the hums, it's just a little not enough like mains. So we'll make a double here and then we're gonna send it with the stereo shaper, send it wide. Hey, Caleb, what's up, brother? And then do like a little bit of reverb on it too. I don't know. Do just something random. Sanctuary 1980. Oh, actually no. Something like this. Maybe like a little bit of distortion. And we'll probably cut out some of the highs. I am indeed making heat like usual, bro. This is Artist in the Hitmakers Club doing his free monthly mix. Here we go.
They say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of
So this actually needs to be a lot drier. That was, yeah, too much. I forgot to adjust the decay time and the mix knob on the reverb, but
they say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run.
That's better.
That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Loaded gun. Loaded gun.
so he's just saying gun in two different parts. So I'm just gonna drag the double. Oops. I drag that over, yeah. Just gonna drag the double over so it starts at the same time as the main.
Loaded gun.
There we go.
That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Best to go mad. Where you feel like man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun.
Okay, and then same thing for this part in the backings. Like we just need to make that louder. It's like too quiet.
Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the bad, I don't know. They advertise them as a filter. I don't really know why I can't sleep at night, and I don't really know why everything is such a fight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn everything down too. Everything, all the vocals there were just a touch too loud. So yeah, let's turn those down. Okay, we got a second hum. Let's just, I've just been neglecting that. Leaving that little stem over there. Gotta pop that in. So right here, track 17. Boom. Let's get this in. My mouse is acting up. I wonder if it's the battery again. What is going on? Did I not just put that to 17? Wait, okay. So with this one, like, we just want to make the chain a little bit different, right? We don't want it to be the exact same chain, so maybe for this one, I'll put some brow motion on it, bro. Give it some movement. Let's just see what this sounds like. Yeah, that's cool. I like that bit of movement. I mean, I don't really want to do anything hectic with the EQ or anything, probably. Probably just kind of leave it like this.
They say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's
Yeah.
the kind of question.
The vocals are sitting way better right now. That kick is smacking. I love it.
They say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Well, I wear so many faces and I'm just so out of kilter. I could sell them on the gram and advertise them as a filter. See, I don't really know why I can't sleep at night, and I don't really know why everything is such a...
So this one too, I'm just gonna fill this into the double. So we have that double, right? But it's not like super full. There's like, you know, it only takes place towards the end, so I guess this I don't need to fill actually. But this first part, we'll just pop it into the same track, so 18. Just to beefing it up for more of the song.
Well, I wear so many faces and I'm just so out of kilter. I could sell them on the gram and advertise them as a filter. I don't really know why I can't sleep at night, and I don't really know why everything is such a fight. They say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions I feel like a loaded gun.
Oh yeah, I got a dope idea for the loaded gun line. Normally I only put gunshots in rap songs, but I want that one. I'll pop the cock back and then the shot in here. I got good idea for like the timing of it and stuff, so it should sound sick. Alright, let's, at least for the shot, the cock's gonna be a little bit of a, yeah, pause. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Pause. Bruh.
I feel like a loaded gun.
Okay, wait. It's gonna
I
be,
feel like a loaded gun.
so it's gonna be on the kick, so it's gonna be right there.
I feel like a loaded gun. I feel like a loaded gun. I
Yeah.
feel like a loaded gun. I feel like a loaded gun.
Yeah, something like that. There we go, there we go.
That's the kind of questions I feel like questions you sit down on a little rum. The questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions I feel like a loaded gun.
Yeah, we did it. We did it. That's sick, bro. Look, he works in this song too. It's dope. Okay.
Like a loaded gun.
I feel like the cockback should be later, but actually I feel like it works there too, so I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it, bro. I think it's good. Cool. Okay, but and these ones he does want to be used. Okay. So we got a left, a right, a low, and a yell. Okay. Let's get these in. It's a lot of layers and it already hums here, so I don't want to overdo it, but because there's already a main, but we'll see what it needs here.
Shooting star sound wave instrument speak stage clock is broke too late out of town vacate internet fake fans I don't know God's plan broken struggle relay masses getting underway shooting star sound wave instrument speak stage clock is broke too late out of town vacate.
I might just want to bring up the noise gate on these, just the breaths are kind of cut.
Shooting star sound wave instrument speak stage clock is broke too late out of town vacate internet fake fans I don't know God's plan broken struggle relay masses getting underway shooting star sound wave instruments big stage clock is broke too late out of town vacate internet fake fan I don't know God's plan broken struggle relay masses getting loud.
So I brought it up a little bit so it's not as choppy, but you actually kind of want those backings choppy. The reason being is because otherwise they're gonna stick out really badly. When you want the mains to stand out, obviously those are gonna stick out because you're hearing the breaths, you're hearing all the like intonations of his voice go up and down in pitch and volume, like you're hearing all those things. That's gonna distract from the main, so that's why like I don't do this often to be honest, but that's why like in a case like this it just makes sense because it's a quiet song, you know, it's a quiet song. It's not like it's a rage song where there's like a shit ton of layers going on that it doesn't really matter, like it's gonna get distracted. Like no, it's a very stripped back song, you know, so and you know with that in mind we gotta be vigilant about how we're mixing it. So yeah, do that for the left and the right. I'm just going to bring this down a couple dB because it looks a bit loud. And then I have the same chain, so that should sound good. Let's listen.
Shooting star sound wave instruments big stage clock is broke too late out of town vacate internet fake fans I don't know God's plan broken struggle relay masses getting underway shooting star sound wave instruments big stage clock is broke too late out of town vacate.
Yeah, it's sick, bro. That works. Super dope. Now it's there, but it's just, you know, it's not distracting from the mains. You're not hearing little breaths, little pops, things like that. So that's good. That is good. Yeah, I put them down quite a bit in volume and brought them in because they were too wide. I just want to listen to them with the main by themselves and then with the main.
Shooting star sound wave instruments big stage clock is broke too late out of town vacate internet fake fans I don't know God's plan broken struggle relay masses getting underway shooting star sound wave instruments big stage clock is broke too late out of town vacate internet fake fan I don't know God's plan broken struggle relay masses getting underway. So God's plan broke.
I didn't really notice any other massive breaths besides these two, so I'm just gonna cut those out.
No God's plan broke struggle relay masses get.
Cause also, you know, stereo breaths. I mean, what are we doing, bro? This don't sound good. If I hear any more, I'm just gonna cut them out.
Stage clock is broke too late out of town vacate.
That was on the main.
Late out of town vacate internet fake vacate internet
I can cut that one too, I guess.
vacate internet fake fans I don't know
That's fine that the F's are being cut.
relay masses getting underway shooting star sound wave instruments big stage clock is broke too big stage clock is big stage clock is broke too late out of town vacate internet
I'm tripping. I was like, I didn't notice any other breaths, bro. It's like 5.
Big stake, internet fake fans. I don't know God's plan. Broken struggle relay, masses getting land away.
Okay, cool. So that should be a nice little tight section now. I don't know why everything I'm saying sounds crazy today. That should be good though. Okay, then we got a low vocal, so I'm assuming we're gonna keep this mono. Let's see, 22. Let's see what we're working with here.
Shooter star, sound wave, instruments,
Yeah.
big stage, clock is broke, too late, out of town, vacate, internet fake fan, I don't know.
Yeah, so to source this section up, I'm just gonna pitch correct it a little bit. And we're in E minor. This one I am probably gonna snap to scale because some of them are like a full note off, so if I just center it, it's not gonna center. Like you can see like this note, these two little notes, like if I just center it like this, it's not good enough. You know, I gotta snap it. So there we go. So that should be good. Drag that back in, normalize it, send a track 22. Mute the other one.
Shooter star, sound wave, instruments, big stage, clock is broke, too late, out of town, vacate, internet fake fans, I don't know God's plan, broken struggle relay, masses getting underway. Shooting star, sound wave, instruments, big stage, clock is broke, too late, out of town, vacate, internet fake fan, I don't know God's plan, broken struggle relay, masses getting underway.
This needs just a bit of blending. That's why I'm putting reverb on it. I normally wouldn't put reverb on a low octave, but I feel like it kind of just needs it, you know, in this situation.
Shooting star, sound wave, instruments, big stage, clock is broke, too late, out of town, vac.
XT, what's good, brother? Yo, Armin, what's up, bro? Thank you for joining the stream, man. It just depends on the number of stems. Like my full service mixing and mastering is between like $1.99 and $2.99 per song for a mix and master and like a live stream mix. Otherwise I do like cheap quick mixes and like this thing I do called the Mix Marathon, and those are a lot cheaper. It's like $50, but there's no revisions with that, or revisions are extra if they're big revisions, and yeah, not a lot of time gets spent on each song. Okay, what's up, XT? How we doing, bro? Yo, Greasy, what's good, bro? How we doing? Yeah, that low octave sounds good. We got a yell now too. I feel like I might have to pitch this too, but I mean, let's just get a chain and then we'll quickly see. Yell. I love the layers he's done, yeah. A lot of nice layers. Doing a lot of shows, bro. Nice. Yeah, man. I hope that's going good. Okay, let's take a listen to these. Why, do you need something mixed, on? If you do, just hit me up on Instagram and show me a demo. Yeah, let's take a listen to this yell.
Shooting star, sound wave, instruments, big stage, clock is broke, too late, out of town, vacate, internet fake fans.
Okay, he already has a process, so I can't really put autotune on it because it's stereo and there's like two voices. You could hear it like tripping out. But what can we put in this? Maybe there's like some nice type of preset and effect track or something. I feel like that. I don't know why. I feel like that's the vibe for this. Let's see. Okay, let's see how they sound.
Shooting star, sound wave, instruments, big stage. Clock is broke, too late, out of town vacate. Internet fake fans, I don't know God's plan.
That's kind of cool. It adds a little bit of short decay time reverb. Sounds like maybe a little bit of saturation as well or something. Yeah, I like that effect. That's kind of cool. I mean, let's hear it in context, obviously. Gotta obviously hear it in context, but... Yo, I'm on good, bro. I see you on Instagram. Hell yeah, bro. I got so many fire beats, like, in that style. My girlfriend's calling me. Hello? I'm live.
Hello.
What's wrong?
Tired and I don't want to carry my stuff upstairs.
Oh my goodness. It's so fall.
Yeah.
You got this. I believe in you. Still a while.
I brought the cage and stuff though. Should I just leave it in the car?
Yeah, I'll go grab that later. You can leave that in the car.
I'll just leave the spray in the car too. 'Cause I just don't think I like it.
Okay. Sound. No, can you bring the spray? It's tiny. Just put it in your... Oh, I guess you don't have pockets. Okay, whatever. I'll get it later. I said if you can bring the spray, bring it, but if not, it's cool.
I just have to carry a bunch of stuff.
Okay, baby. That's fine.
There's no lid, so I don't want to put it into like a bag. Otherwise, I would.
Okay. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll grab it later. Okay, I love you. I'll see you now.
Okay, I love you too.
Okay, bye. Woman, chat. Woman, man, am I right? I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. She wanted me to go down and carrier bags for, what is this, Brad? Delivery service.
Shooting star, sound wave, instruments, big stage. Clock is broke, too late, out of town vacate. Internet fake fans, I don't know God's plan. Broken struggle relay, masses getting underway. Shooting star, sound wave, instruments, big stage. Clock is broke, too late, out of town vacate. Internet fake fan, I don't know God's plan. Broken struggle relay, masses getting underway. Some are born with the upper hand. Some are cut.
I know we the best. We the best. DJ Khaled. We the
With the
best.
upper hand, I am cursed to go mad. You were born with the upper hand.
I don't know why that's like way out of time too. It's just the first bit looks like kind of. Nah, women are the best for real. Shout out women, bro.
You were born with the upper hand.
She's not here yet. I thought she had me.
You were born with the upper hand. I am cursed to go mad.
Oh, damn! That hum transition is sick. Oh.
Where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from?
Yeah, we'll check on this last section in a bit. Yeah, I just want to listen here because there's like tons of layers of this line, so I just want to see if it's impactful enough.
You were born with the upper hand. I am cursed to go mad. I am cursed to go mad. I am cursed to go mad. I am cursed.
Yeah, I mean, there's no harmonies or anything. They're all just doubles, but what did I do? Okay. But maybe I'll just use like one of them. I'll choose this one, I think. And I'll just do like maybe kind of like a crazy delay chain or something. Perfect. I got spot for it right next to the other double. Let's go. Is that 19?
You were born with the upper hand. I am cursed to go mad.
You go mad. Let's get a object delay here. Object delay.
You were born with the upper hand. I am cursed to go mad.
Fuck. Fuck. I did the wrong chain. I did it on the double. Wait, can I just undo? Yes, undo. There we go. Okay. It's like, what am I doing, bro? Here, raise those up. Okay, I did kind of like, I feel like it would be kind of nice if it's kind of wide like that a little bit, so. And then I did like that object delay sound, not gonna lie. Probably just tame it a little bit. It's kind of like a little bit crazy.
You were born with the upper hand. I am cursed to go mad. 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 I am cursed to, I am cursed to go mad. I am cursed to go mad.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, love that.
That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Where you been, where you from? I get asked and then I run.
Yeah, it's sick. I just don't want the delay then.
I get asked and then I run.
Nice, that is sick ass ending. I'll be back in 1 sec. Did I hit that on accident? Okay. I mean, I think we're basically there with this. I want to master and then listen through. Reason being is, guys, shit can sound very different after you master. Like, a lot of times I'll mix something, and I'll be like, oh, all good, now I'll just put the master on, and then I'll export it. But then the artist will be like, what's going on with this? And I'm like, I didn't even notice that, because I didn't even listen the whole way through after the master, bro, to be honest with you. But it can do a lot to the levels of, like, the vocal volume, the beat volume, any ducking issues that are happening with the master, compression, saturation. So kind of have to put that on and then listen through. So just a little tip: don't ever just mix it and then throw the master on and think it's all good, because it ain't. Let's just see what level this is sitting at.
Out of town vacay, internet fake fans. I don't know God's plan. Broken struggle, relay, masses getting underway. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind.
Start from the beginning so we get a good feel for it.
It started for me after dark in a car park, broken down searching for a fresh start. The world said it didn't want to hear my tunes, just to sell them for a buck or two to them. Gotta make the news, kill someone, I start a feud, but I just wanna make it true. What's the price of the light? Get through and lose all of you. They say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Well, I wear so many faces and I'm just so out of kilter. I could sell them on the gram and advertise them as a filter. I don't really know why I can't sleep at night, and I don't really know why everything is such a fight. They say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions I feel like a loaded gun.
Yeah, that's tough. Gunshot.
Shooting star, sound wave, instruments, big stage. Clock is broke, too late. Out of town vacay, internet fake fans. I don't know God's plan. Broken struggle, relay, masses getting underway. Shooting star, sound wave, instruments, big stage. Clock is broke, too late. Out of town vacay, internet fake fan. I don't know God's plan. Broken struggle, relay, masses getting underway. Some are born with the upper hand, some are cursed to go mad. You were born with the upper. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little.
Good thing I caught that same thing here with the timing. It's just rushed a little bit. There you go. That should be good.
That's the kind of. Some are cursed to go mad. You were born with the upper hand. I am cursed to go mad.
Yeah, I took the delay out of the mains, just in general now, and now it makes that little delay clip so much more impactful. I like that.
To go mad.
Oh, this is a good song.
kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then loaded gun. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? Loaded gun. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Where you been, where you from? I get asked and then I run.
Oh, that is so solid, bro. Dang. Alright. I'll take one little clip for the IG, and that'll be good. What section should I do?
I am cursed to go mad. Man, where you going, where you been, where you from? That's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the
I think we'll do here. Alright. Alright, I just got done mixing this song on stream for Josh. Frickin' dope. Probably my favorite one to date in this kind of pop singer-songwriter type of lane. Yeah, man, take a listen to the snippet. Let us know what you think.
They say, man, where you going, where you been, where you from? See, that's the kind of questions I get asked and then I run. That's the kind of questions you sit down on a little rum. That's the kind of questions that feel like a loaded gun. Shooting star, sound wave, instruments, big stage cloud.
Alrighty, cool. Got the clip. Yusuf, what's up? Sewer Camp Puppy, what's up? Dope, man. Dope mix for Josh. The limit is all good, so we're good to go. Good to go, man. Let's see if he wants any changes done. I can do that for him. But yeah, all in all, successful mix. Successful stream. Thanks everyone that joined, man. Just doing one tonight because I got some other stuff to do and I started a bit late, but yeah, man. All right, appreciate everyone that joined the stream. I will catch y'all tomorrow doing some feedback and then mixing again Wednesday. So yeah, bro.